I'm doing good. How are you, Dakota?
I am on mute, and that was the best intro of the year. That just got
Were you
picked
on
up
mute? I
by.
could hear you.
I know you could hear me. I was on mute. Damn it! That ruined my vibe. That ruined my
Uh,
vibe. This best intro of the year, dude, was just ruined by that. I had it planned out. I
Muted
was
microphone. Don't they have a? You're supposed to put some money in a fund for every
yeah,
muted microphone.
$5 mute fee that Jack uses to. Who knows anymore? I don't know. I gotta have a conversation with Jack. Um, But yeah, anyway, welcome to Slow Markets. There's an audio visual check in the YouTube. There's the risk disclosure in the chat. We know it's not financial advice. It's not signals class. Damn, man, that just ruined my vibe having that. I was all hyped up, but
You'll be all good, Dakota.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. What a way to start off slow markets. Silver's moving. We got these markets moving. I got
gold's
silver
moving
in
too.
front of me. You're trading gold,
I'm trading
and
gold.
how are you, man? How are you? Let's start back for that.
You know, I had a crazy trading week the last week and a half. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of mentally drained. Like
Mentally
I'm.
drained.
I just don't feel like I have much mental capacity left, if that makes sense.
Oh, it does.
Um,
It does. Yeah.
by the way, I am in a gold long right now. I'm looking for this to move back to the highs. We're back at the 60 level, so just wanted to say that first.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I've had a crazy run the last few weeks, and I think I'm a little bit mentally exhausted.
I Hey, there's that mental capital that you got to save sometimes. It is.
Yeah.
And just by the way, I did get in long silver. I'm long silver from what price did I get? 66 half. So 0.665, just 1 micro. It's yeah, I like the longs as well. It's
I'm
looking pretty
long
good.
5 micros on gold.
Okay. Okay. I thought he was going to say silver. I'm like, ooh. Ooh.
No, I mean that's around the size I was. I was trading 5 to 10 micros this last week when I was running this account up. But yeah, no, just five micros on gold. Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
Asking $400 to make 600. So this
All right.
actually almost stopped me out because my stop was right at the right below this wick. I had it at 328, and it
Okay.
didn't. It came down, and I thought it stopped me, and it didn't. So I gave it a little bit more room, just just in case it wants to come back down there. Um, I'm not too worried about this. It's a 1.5 R.
Fair
Not the
enough.
best entry, but you know, see if it plays out.
Yeah, I'm silver's a market mover, man. It's even with
It's
one macro,
crazy.
it's
Two
like
two micros is insane on
yeah,
silver.
I'm
Even 2 micros is a lot. 2 micros feels like two NASDAQ minis.
it sure does. It sure does. I'm long 1 micro. My stop loss is 0.65, and even then, like we're starting to fail there. That false breakout right now. I was looking for a nice break on this on the 5 minute chart, kind of a little bit of a reversal pattern. I'm looking for maybe a push higher up towards the 76 level, and just this price action, it could just turn on a dime. And next thing you know, we're down another 1%. We are down for the evening, right? We're down. Oh, we're actually up a 0.5% here in silver, but difficult price action right now. We'll continue to see. I might consider adding to this if we can hold and break back above 75.80s, maybe 75.75. Most I'll ever get in a silver contract would be 3 contracts. Other than that, it's just way too big of a size for 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 this type of volatility that we're seeing. But we shall see. I'm not liking it. Yeah, I don't know about this trade. We shall see.
Yeah, I mean the CVD, you're making new lows on the CVD and prices are moving lower, which that means you have more sellers in the market. Prices are moving lower. Typically, that's a bullish sign. That's on both GC and silver. So I'd like to see this bounce. I mean, we could come lower before we bounce, but I'd like to see a bounce here. I'd like to see a bounce.
Okay. Yeah, I'm playing for the longs as well. It's and last night, man, I had some short silver and it worked out absolutely beautiful on a push lower. And I'm looking for something similar to what we saw yesterday. You can see how we were consolidating in this area between 77.40s up to 78s, and I'm looking at this, looking for the same thing, maybe a pushback up to higher. It's not like I'm going to look for this thing to go all the way up to 77. Just looking for a bounce and this level of support. It is a nice level of support here at these 75.20s.
Yeah,
and
that's
we've bounced off there a couple times, so I'm looking for it to bounce off there again.
That's 75.25. That is a POC, high time frame POC.
I like it.
On silver. And then on gold, 44.60 is high time frame value area high. It's also the COMEX VWAP. So that's kind of the reasoning behind the longs.
Okay. I just can't take my eyes off of it. I'm always also even nervous to just step away from my desk.
You caught the shiny object syndrome.
Yeah, it is. Just the way the volatility's been. Like
you remember like 2 or 3 weeks ago when we were like starting to look at silver, and now it's just that's all you're trading is silver.
Yeah, it's been good to me, man. Silver's been really good to me. I had a couple losing days to start the week off, some ups and downs in this account, but outside of that, silver has been really good to me. If you're following me on social media, let's do a hashtag slow markets. You know exactly what I'm referring to. Tag me in a trade setup, your trader station. If you're following me on social media, you know exactly what I mean by silver being good to me. I was talking about last night. I was short 3 minis last night, and they printed pretty. It worked out pretty well on that. But
someone in the chat is asking a probability question, so I feel like I should just answer it.
Yeah, go ahead.
So silver, we swept out New York highs today. Like when we swept this New York high already in the pre-market session, I don't really consider that stat anymore. Someone was mentioning like that I mentioned silver has like a 10% chance to sweep both the New York high and the New York low. Someone referenced 75, but that New York low is actually all the way down at 73.5. So there's a lot of room for silver to move in between there. I'd more so be looking at MGC. That New York low is down at, where's it at? That New York low is down at 44.30. So it's got a ways to go. I mean, both those are so far away that I don't think they're really meaningful reference points at the moment.
Okay. And silver is trying to hold these 75.50s. I'm going to look to add right here if we could hold it. If we could hold above 75.60, I'll add a second contract.
I think it looks good. It's just very slow right now. You're still getting more sellers piling in, and the market's not moving lower. So that would give me confidence to hold here. Same deal on GC.
Same for both. You're looking at both of these as well.
Yeah, I've got both of them up on my book map.
All right. Yeah, just watching these 50s.
We should pop at some point. It's just, when do we pop?
Yeah. You'd think
pop?
After we get out, after it hits our stop loss.
Pop, but I just don't know when it pops.
All right, I'm back in. Okay, in 2 contracts right now. I'm into from 75.63. Switching my chart. Yeah, it's usually we pop after my stop loss is hit. To be honest with you.
Yeah, usually that's what happens to me too. What I've noticed is when I get off stream, because I'll do streams in my own Discord.
Okay.
When I get off stream, that's when price action starts to pick up.
Don't judge me. I know that. I think it was Monday night. I was Monday or Sunday. I was in a trade and it just barely tagged my stop loss, and I ended the stream. And literally, as soon as I ended it, it just went straight in the direction. It was short silver. I can't remember what night it was. But here we go. We're getting a little bit. We got momentum.
Getting a little
green
bit.
On the screen.
That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for, Dakota. I would want to see these previous highs on silver break at 75.82.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for.
On gold, I'm looking for 44.71 to break.
Okay.
I think this looks good though.
Me too. Let's see if we could get through it. We got to get through it. In 2 contracts, this is a decent size. I got tick value showing up. That's what I wanted. 76. Yeah, let's get through. I want to see. 76 is my take profit. See if we could trail one up to 76. 76 is right. Nice round number. But who knows? Silver could run, man. Silver could be up 1% from here at a blink of an eye.
Yeah. Someone's asking for analysis on GC. I'm looking at. I mean, I can run through it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll if anything changes in this trade, I'll shout it out.
So I've got a. I do all my charting on trading. Let me see when.
Yep.
I have this.
We're on your charts.
Anchored. Yeah, I know. I'm just checking this volume profile. It's on the 21st. So I need to go all the way back here to the 21st of December.
Okay, I'll let you do that. I'm going to keep it on my charts for just a second.
Yeah.
We're right there at, this is a big decision zone for silver on this breakout that I'm looking for. We're right there in these upper 70s, 75, 76, 77. And let's see if we get this breakout into the 80s.
Okay, wait.
Into these 80s.
It's only 11.
It's never a straight line when you're in it.
I'm just paying attention to my P&L while I get this anchor down.
All right, there's those 80s.
Yeah, gold's pushing nicely. Okay. I've got this set up, Dakota.
Okay. Let me. I might be getting out of one contract here. As soon as this
Yeah,
one's
just manage your position.
finished, then we'll switch it over there.
I can explain whenever.
Yeah, there's these upper 80s. Let's go silver. Don't stop. All-time highs? Yeah. Let's see. We're up 50 ticks. 52 ticks. Okay, I'm going to put a take profit right there at 75.99. 75.99. We're almost there. This 100 tick chart is just all these green candles since I added that second contract. Feels good. Let's get through these 90s. Just tag
my
76.
GC trade's looking decent.
Is gold pumping as well?
Yeah, it's moving up.
Okay.
I'm up $156. I'm gonna bring my stop in,
Okay.
and then I'm not really gonna have a TP on this. I'm just gonna kind of set it up to like 4,500 and forget about it.
My man, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna tighten up my stop loss as well. All right, come on, just tag it. Tag it. So close. And is it? Is it? There we go. Okay.
There you go.
First contract felt good. Breaking through these 76s now. I'm gonna go ahead and lock that baby in. That's good. That's good. $700
There you go, Dakota.
for a 5-10 minute trade to start slow markets in my live account.
That's good. That's good stuff.
I mean, that's
How many contracts were you trading? 2?
2 micros. 2 micros.
Yeah,
I started with 1. I added.
It's crazy. It's crazy how much you can make on 2 micros with silver.
Ins-
I went and checked all the metal products. I went and checked all the metal products, and I was like, out of every single metal product, silver's you get the most leverage with silver, which is it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. You make a lot, you lose a lot.
And I can't remember who I was having this conversation with, but you want to talk about leverage? Nick, Dobie in the chat. Yeah, 2 micros, man. $700 in 5 minutes with 2 micros. Yeah, you're in for a good time. Just come on over, join. We can play around with some micros. What do you call it? The water's warm. Hop in here.
The water's nice and warm over here.
Oh yeah, the metal's hot. It's hot.
Well, they're good conductors together.
A good time for a real short timer. Fair enough. Not for a range trader. It'd be a little difficult for a range trader like yourself. But I was talking with this I can't remember who it was, but leverage, man. We have a lot of places increasing margin on silver, right? But you could still enter.
China also increased
their margin requirements. Exactly. The amount of leverage you could get with a prop firm like Topstep, just insane. Like Silver.
Gold is
Yeah, I'll
gold
switch it
is
to yours.
coming up to its VWAP.
Switch it to your
Um,
chart while I talk about this. Oh wow, that's a good trade. You're in a good trade as well.
yeah,
I'm
gold's coming
gonna.
up to its VWAP. I'm watching the order flow just to see if, you know, either this rejects here or you get a strong push through it. I'm looking for the strong push through it. I want to see gold up to 4,500 tonight.
All right.
That's kind of the level I've been looking for. But someone was asking for the analysis. Overall, it's pretty straightforward.
For gold. For
Yeah.
gold. Okay.
So
yeah. Go ahead.
on
Hit
a
it,
higher
and then I'll
time
get
frame,
back to the margin in a second. I
on a
want to
higher
go through
time
and get some
frame,
hashtag slow markets.
I have this volume profile. This is anchored on the 11th of December. So I'm looking at the entirety of this range that we've established over the last month. We have a value area high sitting right at 44.60. This has been a key level the past few nights. You can see last night, or you can see in December, we sold through this aggressively. If I go into a lower time frame, I don't know if the bars will load, but that 44.60 level, was like your point of contention last night as well. Right?
Okay.
You got up to that level. Buyers tried to step in, sellers stepped up. We reject off of there again, and then you just downtrend through there. In the New York session, you come back above that level, right? Buyers try to push us above. We come back down, we retest it, and then we bounce again. So that's the level I've been using, that 44.60 level, since it's been a pretty stable value area high. And then the other thing I'm looking at right now as well, if you're trading the New York's, or if you're trading the overnight session, I think it is useful to use a COMEX VWAP from the previous New York session. So that anchors at 820. So we came right down to that COMEX VWAP. We start to have some buyers step in. I have my book map up as well, and I was seeing strong buyers step up at that 44.60 level. There was also heavy sellers stepping back up after those strong buyers came in. Buyers pushed through them initially. Sellers came back in. They got absorbed, and then you had additional selling. So now you're heading higher. Whenever you're getting that additional sell volume, you essentially are having inefficient sellers, and buyers will start to push the market higher, is typically what I see.
And we're seeing it right now. Like you're in a long. You're making some good money right there.
Yeah, I'm up 250 bucks. I could take this off for the winning day. I'm gonna see.
Yeah,
call that for squeeze a little bit more out of this.
Green on a screen, looking for that payout again, because that's your 50K XFA. You're up $57,000. You took one payout, right?
It's crazy.
You're looking to take another one?
A day or two ago. I can't remember.
That's
everything. This week's kind of been a blur for me. Like I said, I'm pretty mentally exhausted, so I can't tell you what happened on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Hey, it's okay. It's Friday's price action, man. So maybe there's also some wisdom in just taking a green day, enjoying a weekend. All right, like, hey, this is a green day. I've locked in another day towards your payout.
That is a good point, Dakota.
Ending a Friday, it's non-farm payroll. There's drama that's going on.
I hate NFP days. I don't really hate any specific day for news except for NFT. NFT days, I hate NFT days.
Plus Friday, we got tariff decision that talking about geopolitical risk. So I don't want to convince you, but as a friend and a coach,
Dakota, I think you might be right on this one.
Locking in a green day for another day towards a payout when you're above 50,000 in a 50K XFA.
Here's what I'm gonna do, Dakota.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. If this pushes through VWAP, I'll just set the stop to be at 150 or whatever. Okay. Actually, maybe I should.
All you need is 150, man.
I know, and I'm already at it.
Yeah. So I'm just, from my experience and what I've seen.
I should probably just take it. This looks like a nice trade, though. I still want to follow the trades.
You could leave one on, man. Leave one on for a runner, or leave.
That is a good point. I could leave one micro on.
Yeah. That's the beautiful thing about micros is you have multiple, and you could take some profits.
Now I'm at $200. Yeah, there you go. I got two micros on.
There you go.
See how much money we can make with two micros, and I'm at break even.
You've locked in. What's your realized?
$201.
There you go. You feel better, right?
Cents.
You feel better.
That does feel better. That's typically what I tell people to do too. I think it's just I don't have the brain capacity.
I know. You've been there before when you were moving. When you went from to Florida. You move to Florida, and it's that mental capital. And then the last thing you'd want to do is go into the weekend when you're like, I could just take that day as a green day.
What I'll probably end up doing with this account, I'll probably lock it before we hop off slow markets, just so I don't.
Love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that.
You can keep me accountable, Dakota, on this one.
I will. I will. I'll make sure that you're locked out of that XFA before we finish here. Because what's more important, that it hitting your take profit for extra few $100 or a green day right now?
I think this is a really nice trade. I think this is a really nice trade. I want to see it play out.
Okay, me too. I got a little bit of FOMO here because look at silver. Silver's just pumping now. I got my realistic expectation. I got my $700. I'm happy with it. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that was the last thing I'd want to ever see. I've been through it. I know you've been through it. Like, oh man, $150 winning day, because that's all you need for a winning day at Topstep is $150. And you put a few of them together, you get a payout.
I've had those days where it's just like you're up. And I'm sure a bunch of people in the chat can relate to this, where you're up in profit on the day and then you give it back. And I've had some days where it's like I've had significantly big P&Ls and I've given it back, and it's just like you go full tilt and it's never good.
I wish I had a freaking runner on this silver, man.
What's silver doing? Silver just flying.
Just flying, man. Just doing what gold's doing. It's just up. What are we at? What are we up now? We're up 1%. We're up almost 2%. We're gonna be up 2% here sooner in a second. Chat, hear it. Thank you. EKS silver up 7. Okay. Let's do some hashtag slow markets. Come on, get through some of them. Follow me. Follow. Do the like. You too, Dobie. Tell it as old as time. Wish we had a runner. I know. And I'm continuing to get better at the Instagram. Continue to improve.
Are you, Dakota?
I don't know. Am I Baron? Come on, tell me. You gotta give me. I downloaded.
I think you really. Here's.
I downloaded an app. It's called
the best thing that I learned.
Edits.
Okay, yeah, you got edits. Okay, cool. That's not related at all to what I'm going to tell you, Dakota. If you're making content for social media, the easiest way to do it is pretend that you're on a FaceTime call with your friend. Right? Just frame it like that, and it makes it super easy to make videos.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm still relatively new, man. Still relatively new to that whole social media. So we'll keep it on your charts. So now you moved your.
Yeah, it's in profit. This is where I would normally move.
Okay.
I'm gonna take this trade like it's a normal trade. This is where I would normally move my stop to anyway.
Okay, makes sense. And we got some a new playlist. We got a new playlist here. And yeah, always if it's too loud, let me know, chat. It's gotta be anonymous. We'll see if we can get the vibes going. Gotta get the vibes. New playlist. As we're watching this, my Instagram post has been fueling my motivation. I continue to improve. With micros or some minis as well. Yeah, micros and minis. That's how we're doing it, Dobie. That's how we're doing it. So what's your trade management plan on this?
I'll just manage it how I normally manage the trade. Simple as that.
Okay.
Music might be a tiny bit loud.
Is it a little loud? Turn it down a smidge? I can't. It's either this or mute. I gotta turn.
It's either this or mute.
This. All right, that's as low as it gets. And it depends on the song too. The song
impacts how loud it is.
Yeah, is it like a more calm song, or are we gonna be? Are we?
That's easy.
Yeah, we gonna... Yeah, here we go. Where's your mixer? Yeah, it's on OBS, but I have Baron's mic and this mic through the same mix.
No, it's my fault, Dakota.
No, it's not your fault, man. There's workarounds. All right, there's workarounds. It just changes. We're good now. We're maybe turn it down for what? I was telling last night. Let's turn it up. Where's everyone who wants me to turn it up? Where's that?
It is a Thursday night.
It is a Thursday night. We're both green on the screen. You're in a winning trade. I'm up $704 the first 10 minutes of slow markets. And
I mean, yeah, it's a very chill Friday night.
Yeah. It's Friday. It's non-farm payroll tomorrow. We got a lot of tensions going on. Does that stuff affect your trading?
Yes. I hate non-farm payrolls. I just hate non-farm payroll days. They're always just I don't know how they trade on metals, like if it really impacts metals too much. I haven't really seen it, but I remember trading NASDAQ on non-farm payroll days, and I always just hated it.
Okay. Especially, yeah, on a Friday. This is the first real non-farm payroll that's
It's been a few
back to
months.
normal schedule.
Yeah.
Hey, Dakota, just wanted to say I was down 400. So I remember this is not financial advice. I highly don't recommend traders to follow my trades. Follow your own process. Said you got long silver. You're up $900. Great work. That's all you, not me.
Good stuff.
Yep, I'm just here for education. Here for education. Someone says, okay, here's a question for you, man. Baron, why have you not been called up to live yet?
I actually was just talking to the risk team today through email. I need to go through a couple payout cycles.
Right. Because you made all that money in how fast?
It was 5 days.
That's beautiful.
Which,
And that's
this isn't the first time I've done this.
okay.
Like I've had several accounts that I've ran up to over a 6-figure balance in under 2 weeks. So it's not like this is the first time I've done it. I've probably done it 6 times, five or 6 times now.
Okay.
But I understand. Like, hey, let's get through some payouts. And even when we were coming out of the live accounts back in July, that's what the risk team said to us on a call. Or I think we had individual calls with the risk team, but they said we wanted you to show some consistency for this long or this period of time and have the appropriate balance. Have the balance now. It's just I have to show the consistency of trading properly.
Yeah.
So
and
just go through a few payout cycles. I don't really mind it. It's not a big deal to me.
that makes sense. That's why I was saying locking up the green day tonight
Yeah.
could be
No, it's
more
fine.
valuable than having that trade play out the way you want. And
Yeah.
since you had multiple micros, I mean, look at this market go. Dang, it's just pumping. It's
Okay.
you
I'm
get-
gonna bring my stop in again
There we go.
off this impulse move. So, we are pumping on silver as well. We're approaching a value area high on silver, so I'd be cautious.
What price do you
there.
have as value area high? Because
Value area high on
silver's not
silver? That's going to be 76.62.
76.62. Okay.
Yep. And then gold, the one thing I want to be cautious of, we're also pushing above the value area high on gold, which you could have a clean breakout trade from this. I want to be aware of the first standard deviation band at 4484.4. So I could see some rejection there. That's why I'm bringing my stop up. But you could also have the breakout trade up to that 4,500 level.
Perfect. I like it. I like it. Great trade, man.
We're
Great
up,
trade.
we're
Man, silver's
up
just going. Wow.
15 points here. So
Wow. Oh, I was long way down there. Damn it. Oh well. That's market's always going to leave you unsatisfied. That's why I have this love-hate relationship with the NASDAQ. And talking with
that's why I stopped. I had to stop trading the NASDAQ.
Well, it's kind of weird when you're having a conversation and be like, yeah, we're going to trade the less volatile NASDAQ this week.
Yeah.
It's to say that is you don't hear that in the same words. But got a question. Says Dakota, can you elaborate on the qualities that a trader needs to be a candidate to be moved to live other than buffer and payouts? Qualities? What do you mean qualities? Or you're asking like maybe what the risk team looks at? Please elaborate. Like I could do like qualities of trader, like emotional qualities or habits. or are you just looking at pure statistics that maybe the risk team would look at to move you to live? I'm not the risk team. I don't know exactly what they look at, but I have a decent idea. Style of trading, risk, it's consistency. I think it boils down to consistency, using a daily loss limit, and it's just consistency is what it will boil down to. I've worked with traders, I've talked with traders, that has a high win percentage but low win rate, or high win rate, low risk reward, right? Because there's the two main stats, right? You got the risk reward, and then you got the win percentage. It doesn't really matter if you have a high win percentage, if you have a bad risk reward, and vice versa. You want to look at that expectancy. There's if you have statistics, can you click on your stats if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. That profit.
I don't have that high of a win rate, but
yeah,
this RR is fine.
There you go. And it's that consistent. That's a beautiful equity curve, by the way. It's just consistent. You're gonna have red days. Just make sure.
I had one red day in this. I had a 5K DLL that I hit, but
there you go. And it's
there's a lot of trades in here too, because I do scale. I do take scales into trades. Like this shows 69 and this shows 90, but that's because I'm scaling up to 10 contracts on silver.
Okay, dude.
So I would do one at a time, right? I'm doing one, scaling into that position. And then these later days where there's less trades, that's because I'm putting on 5 at a time.
And over the past, what was it? July, August, September, for like 2 months right there, I was only getting $300 winning days, and it was consistent. Look at this silver, dude.
Gold's still pushing too.
Look at this. Are we going through session highs here? Are we going through session highs? Look at this. It's not stopping. It's running. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's talk about wishing you had a runner. Here we go. Session highs at 77.
Dakota, what's your thoughts here? Are you upset that you didn't hold the run?
Yeah, I mean you
closed a bit early. I mean it looked good.
I was only looking for 76, man. I was looking for 76. I'm happy with what I got. Up $700 with 2 micros. Like that's more than enough for me. But man, this volatility. Yeah, it's what I miss. Oh, it's just silver going batshit crazy. It's just from low to high.
Nicely too.
That's almost 400 ticks here, 2.5%, and we're breaking through session highs as we speak. And you know what? Like I said, my bias was neutral. I was looking for consolidation that we've seen yesterday, right? This consolidation, and I was looking for that run. And sure, there's that possibility. Look at this consolidation. What do you expect to come back up and maybe test these highs? But not so fast. I'm happy with just taking 76. Like there's plenty of resistance right here at that 76 level. It's a big round number, and give me a little piece of that. Give me a little piece of the profit. But if this was NASDAQ, oh yeah, where I could build like you did in gold, multiple like 5 micros, and then leave 1 or 2 on just to run.
Yeah, especially with silver, with how volatile it is, you can leave 2 runners and make it. Like this push here from the, like where you were in at, that's probably what, 15, maybe $2,500.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was, yeah, that would have made.
It's crazy.
But now all I could do is just wait. Like I'm not gonna just jump in this market right now because that's FOMO, right? And we talk about this a lot. One of my favorite poker players, Daniel Negreanu. Shout out to him. If you're watching, if you're listening, reach out. But oh, man, what he was asked a similar question. He's like, man, Daniel, how are you so emotionless when you're playing poker? He's like, I'm not. I get emotions too. I don't know. This is not quotes, but it was down that line that I just don't let the emotions affect my decisions when I'm playing poker. And emotions are always going to be there because we're human. And I'm going to be emotional. Like, damn, I was long from 75.60, 75.50s.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough watching that just run away from you. Especially when like you had a good location, you had a good trade location, but
Do it,
I mean,
Toby.
like you're used to scalping, right? Like I'm just trying to get a little piece of it, right? Which is
Yeah,
totally
exactly.
fine.
Yes. I mean, no one's not. I don't want to say no one, but me, I would not expect this, right? It's like you're expecting a home run, and we were selling off going down to that, and I was looking for just. That's why
I think
leaving runners are nice if you could afford it.
I think it's properly reading the market conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's those times where, and like that's how I was able to very quickly run up a balance. Is I'm looking for those trade. I'm looking for that one trade that will just run. It will just run, and you can just adjust your stop up. And I'm good at holding those trades. I have to have the understanding that that's probably what every 1 in 10, 1 in 20 trades that I take is going to be that runner.
Yes. And, I think a perfect example of this is what you just did, right? You locked in profits, you got that expectation, and you have some runners going. Now, you're looking for that. You were looking for that profit up there. I'm only looking for, well, I just went through that, and I'm happy to take.
We could see a retrace to VWAP here, because we are at the first standard deviation band. I think it makes sense for this to come back down to VWAP, retest that value area high as well, and then move higher.
Yeah. I'm getting through some of these hashtag slow markets. We got some good ones tonight. Another one, man. How's the music, everybody? Is the music better? Come on, let's hear a vote. 1 if you like it, 2 if no. Let's hear it. You can hear it, right? It's not too loud now. Someone says cringe. All right. There you go. Nick Doby says approves. If Doby approves, that's all that matters. It's all that matters.
I can imagine Dolby just listening to this in his free time
I know.
while he's cooking or something.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the NASDAQ now. We'll keep update on this gold trade, but we'll take a look at that NASDAQ. First one, I want to do a quick shout out. Here's one of the hashtag slow markets I like. It got double. Just passed another 50K combine last night. Already up on both. Just passed 101 today. Look at that one. And pretty decent size on the NASDAQ. Looks like a NASDAQ short right here on the right-hand side. Up $4,000 on that. And that's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then there's the trade setup. Love the technical poster. Man, there we go. Gamer. Someone's a gamer. Like that mouse pad. Is that wrist support? I don't know. That's an interesting. I get that. All right. Let's take a look at NASDAQ real quick. Star says fire music. Thank you. Yeah, wrist support. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. We have non-farm payroll, so just take analysis today with a grain of salt because things can change dramatically with tomorrow, and it is Friday. So this is the big wedge pattern, the Dorito, Dobie, that I'm looking at. This is a daily chart on the NASDAQ. The other day, it looked like we was going to break out to the upside. We didn't. At the end of the day, we sold off right back into this consolidation. And so you can see we were right in the middle of that range. We have a chance to maybe come back down and test the bottom of this. This is the mother of all Doritos because it's a daily pattern, wedge formation, Dorito pattern. And yeah, it seems like you're kind of coiling, right? Like this, higher lows, lower highs, kind of waiting, coiling. And if we do decide to break out in either direction, we could definitely break out with a lot of momentum. And sometimes it takes a catalyst. Tomorrow might be a catalyst for this market to be moving in either direction. And yeah, I was thinking that we might get that Wednesday, or what was this? The 7th, and right back in. So I'm paying attention to this closely on a higher time frame. It doesn't mean too much that my scalps, like that scalp on silver, my scalp on the NASDAQ, it's not going to affect my trading there, other than like, hey, I'm not going to be looking for those big moves those big breakout trades. And we zoom into an hourly chart, and yeah, it looks like we kind of changed directions. Here's that Friday, that move up higher, that rejection, and we just broke down. Is this a bearish flag? Can we see a breakdown? Sure, I wouldn't be against that. And you can see there's a lot of resistance around this level, and it looks like we sold off that for a little bit. My focus lately has been silver, to be honest. So just kind of waiting for things to. I want to see better price action in the NASDAQ, to be honest, before.
Yeah, I've been watching it. It's like today, it just dumped right off open.
And then it did nothing the rest of the day. Kind of just.
Yeah, it didn't. Like I watched. I was looking at it. I'm like, this didn't even break the IB. I didn't even break the IB. It's like, what is going on with NASDAQ?
Exactly. And we switched to silver right here, and it's been good, clean price action. It's just getting adjusted to the volatility and the bigger contract size for like a micro. And that trade last night, just absolutely beautiful. We just, like I said, I posted it on social media, on my Instagram and Twitter. I did a breakdown of it. Usually I ask for 600 likes. If we get to the 600 likes, I can review it. But it was just so clean. It was such a clean, and we had the pullback, got in short. Unfortunately, I got stopped out. I got in a bigger position in my personal, and we just broke down. It was just very clean price action, support, resistance. It's being honored. We've seen that again here tonight. Maybe we get that continuation. I mean, look at this rally on the way up. Like higher lows, higher highs, just a nice clean trend. You call it what? Rally-based rally. That's what we were doing all the way up to go test all-time highs. We rejected off of that, and the volatility is a trader's dream. Now, it's a double-edged sword. MP posted the other day, and I agree with it. If you're a new trader trying to find consistency, don't be jumping all over these different markets thinking that, okay, silver is the market to go to. Sometimes it's better to stay and get good with one market. The other side of that is a market's market. Technical analysis is technical analysis. If you feel comfortable trading, that's okay. Risk management is the biggest in all of them. If you can manage risk, then you should be good. But just understand, you have to really understand the market you're trading, though. A lot of traders get in a bad position because they switch over to silver, and they don't know what they're really getting themselves into, and they don't know how it reacts. They don't know when it opens. They don't know when it closes. They don't know when the volatility comes in. And
yeah, the metals trade differently than the indexes. It takes some time to learn it.
Yeah, so it's important to understand. It's in tick value, right? Like, wow, I just got into a micro. I lost $700. I did not know. I thought micros were smaller. Well, silver, it's a little bit different. A mini contract in silver is 5,000 ounces. So a $1 move, we just seen that here during slow markets with one mini. That's $5,000. In a micro, that's $1,000 because a micro is 1,000 ounces. It's not 1/10. It's 1/5. So those little details can trip traders up if they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I've actually been telling people not to trade silver.
hey, that's can be good advice.
I've been telling people if you want to trade metals, trade gold. Gold will be much more consistent.
Yeah. Jacob, who was on during the day show, was just trading ES.
Yeah, you were talking about that on Tuesday.
Yep. Wish they delivered that. My parents wish they'd deliver what? Silver? You can buy a silver future. See if they'll deliver the ounces, or if they're gonna be. Do they even have the silver in their warehouse at this point? I don't know.
Well, how much would you need to close on a one silver contract?
Oh dang! Just do the math, right? 5,000 ounces. Should we do some
5,000 ounces.
public math here?
And
then there's fees, also shipping fees, storage fees. There's a lot.
I don't know if my brain can do that right now. It's $400,000 worth of silver, I think.
Yeah, 5,000 ounces times what we trade. Let's just say 77. That's $385,000, right?
I did 80 just to make it simple on myself.
Or a micro, right? Hey, give me a micro. Give me 1,000 ounces. It's still a lot, right? You pay for all the fees. You pay, yeah. It probably by the time you end up paying, I dare say, like spot price right now. I'm basing off $77 an ounce. That's $385,000 if that's what you're gonna get, right? You lock it up right now. By the time it gets to wherever you want it, and say you want to ship it to wherever you're at, you're probably paying closer to like $410,000. Right? You maybe pay an extra $20,000 for all the fees and the shipping, and what are you gonna do with?
But like that's, if you think about it, it's 2%. So if you're able to, if you were in that silver position, silver moves what, 10%?
It's been moving pretty big, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you take a 2% cut. But silver could also move down 10%
Yeah.
by the time you get to that.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting, and I don't think I've ever talked to anybody who has actually taken physical delivery of a futures product. I know MP wanted to. I think it'd be cool if we take delivery of
That would be cool.
a silver or something, because I'd definitely be. Hey, give me an ounce, man. Throw me an ounce.
A physical delivery of some, what, you could do lean hogs, you could do wheat, you could do soybean.
Yeah. Does gold and silver strong? Yeah, gold and silver is correlated.
I ended up getting out of my gold long,
All right.
I just called it. Since we were at that upper band, I was just like,
You're up how much? What are you at right now?
$414.04.
Bam. Green on the screen for both of us, and we still got 40 minutes left for slow market. So chalk it up. Ask your questions. We're here jamming out, loving this freaking music, man. This slow lo-fi is just, I like it a lot, and it looks like they added more to the playlist. I don't know the name of this. It's good stuff. Or can you answer that question? What question? Nice job, Dobby. Why are silver contracts so big? Well, remember, silver was trading at $20 an ounce. It's trading in the third decimal place. I'm green, $7. Can you use the 8 p.m. Eastern time for the opening range breakout on silver? I don't trade that. Do you trade any of the ORBs?
I trade. I mostly just stick to IBs. I stick to IBs because it's an easier framework to work with. I use a 9 to 10 IB. You can also use an 8 to 9 IB. Either one is appropriate on the metal products. Those are good till 2 a.m.
Someone says, Dakota, that's BS. Dakota talked you into getting out of one contract and he buys 2. What? I don't know. Where they're lost. Have you been watching? Have you been watching? Please tell me. You have no idea what's
I thought
going
you were
on.
talking to me there for a second.
No, someone just said. Someone that said.
I'm completely out of it. I'm gonna be honest.
So is that guy.
It's really good.
So is that guy in the chat right there. It says
I'm lost too, Dakota.
Hey, whatever. We got vibes. We got good music, and we're trading. We're trading and watching these markets. How do you add 10 contracts into your trade? What's each condition you look for? I don't. You just hit buy, right? You can change the position size, add more. We're all lost. How much teeth whitening does Dakota use? None. I brush my teeth twice a day, and I floss. What do you mean?
What are these? Anything but trading. Anything.
Yeah, let's focus on the trading. Come on, chat. Come on. How many likes? 600 likes, and I'll tell you how much teeth whitening I use. I guess this question is better than weather. Dakota, why doesn't Topstep have a stats page for live accounts? They do in your trader dashboard on the website, right? You sign in, you can see your stats in your live account. Or are you talking? Is that what you're referring to? You can see your. Yeah, I see my stats in my live account in the dashboard.
I think it's
Or
For people who want to like export the
oh,
trade.
you're talking about like that the little one on the left hand side, like you see for the
Yeah.
XFAs.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's a big difference between live and sim. I don't know the answer for that one, but you could see the same exact stats in the dashboard. I think it'd be cool. I think that'd be really cool. I'd like to see it. I'm watching silver, looking for an opportunity. This isn't as much of a pullback as I'd like to see.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hold. It's gonna hold up at these 77 level.
I would like to see a pullback to like 76.50s. 76.50s.
76.50s. I mean, gold's about to start rallying again. It's pumping.
Yeah, they're
pumping again.
now.
Maybe I should have held my 2 bet. I don't think I can make a decision right now.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's fair. Lock it up, man.
No, I already locked it. Sorry.
You already locked it. Let's see it. I got to see.
Already locked. Dakota.
Okay, good job, man.
For the rest of the day.
Good job. Good job.
I don't have to worry about it.
Now you don't have to worry about it. Stress free. You could enjoy it like the chat. Just hang out. We could talk.
That's kind of where I'm at. I'm I don't know. I feel a little bit delusional.
Hey.
I'll just say that.
Well done, man. Well done. Yeah, just relax. That's the beautiful thing about the lockout button is you don't have to worry about doing something stupid when you might not be feeling 100%, right?
No, exactly. This weekend will be nice.
Yeah, you're gonna watch the Green Bay Packers beat the Bears?
No, I don't watch football, Dakota. I don't watch football at all.
Well, you could cheer for the Green Bay Packers, even though you don't watch it, right?
Hell no, I'm not cheering for the Packers.
Who are you? You Miami Dolphins?
I ain't cheering for the Packers.
Who are you cheering for then? If you was gonna watch football?
Who's in the playoffs? Are the Seahawks in the playoffs? Are the Seahawks in the playoffs? I think they are. I think the Seahawks beat the 49ers last week, right? My friend was talking about it.
I don't know. I don't pay too much attention. I watch the highlights.
Let me look it up.
All right.
Okay. Let's see.
While you're looking that up, someone said just requested $1,100 in payouts. $5,500 for 5 green days this week. My second payout. Great work. Great work. Someone says let's go Dolphins.
The Seahawks beat the Niners last week.
Best team right now is the Seahawks.
But are they in the playoffs? It doesn't look like it.
I don't know who's in the playoffs. I know it's my Packers versus the Bears this weekend. That's all I know. I don't know who else is in there. I don't watch it enough. I just watch the highlights. If my Green Bay Packers were healthy, they would probably be one of the best teams, top 2 or 3. But
wait, so the Seahawks? Yeah, okay, yeah. The Seahawks beat the Niners, but the Niners are going to the playoffs. Gotcha. Okay. Let me see. Weekend, what team would I root for here?
We need to do some poly market. That's what we need to get on. Is we can bring up some poly market on here and watch that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like any of these teams. I don't like any of them.
All right. Warbucks 920 says I live 30 minutes from Lambeau. Nice. Dobie says Seahawks winning this. Hey, let's see what's the odds on poly market or Kalshi? Was it Kalshi? Kalshi? Kalshi. Yeah. Watching silver. We're just hanging around $70, $77 an ounce here. How are the rest of these markets moving? Let's take a look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ starting to catch a bid. Wow, okay. NASDAQ has been rallying. Wow. All right, NASDAQ. We bounced off these 630s all the way up to, and that's 50 points. We got 50 points in the NASDAQ here in that low. So a quarter percent there on the NASDAQ. Let's take a look at, back at, do we have Bitcoin? What's Bitcoin doing? Still, Bitcoin can't get out of these lower 90s. We've been hovering around 90,000 for a while now. But it's been showing some strength. Bitcoin has been showing some strength. I haven't traded Bitcoin
Oh, Seahawks got the #1 seed. They're on the bye. Okay, that makes sense. Like, hey, go Seahawks. Go Seahawks.
All right, you're a Seahawks fan.
I'll represent the Washington team. Born and raised there. So.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me take a look. What are the rest of these markets doing? I'll take a look at the overnight.
I think silver and gold have kind of died out a little bit because of this pop. Initially.
We caught the move. We caught the move.
Did you catch the move?
Any big movers? Not really. Everything's kind of subtle.
I think
Amazon's
it's
down a
because of
0.25%. Intel's up 2% tonight. The silver, nothing's really happening. We have non-farm payroll tomorrow. Like I said, that tariff, back and forth, and geopolitical. Maybe it just seems like everyone's kind of sitting on their hands, waiting. Consolidation, like some big, just the markets are waiting for something. That's what this is. This is the price action that we're seeing right now. Market's waiting. Silver's up to 77. Nothing too crazy going on. That was a great decision to lock it out. Honestly, great decision to lock it out.
Yeah, you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them.
All right. We'll see. Bottom of the hour in 2 minutes, minute and a half. Maybe we see some movement here in silver. Even though we're not seeing too much going on in these markets, silver's still moving. We just seen a 50-point bounce in the NASDAQ. I'm up $700. I got a little bit of room to play with here in silver. And yes, tariff decision and non-farm payroll tomorrow. Just requested 45,000 in 2 weeks. Shout out Baron to all your help. Thanks to Coach Dakota. Love slow markets. Go Seahawks. Great work, man. Great work. 45,000 in 2 weeks. Dang.
That's crazy.
Dang.
Oh wait, yeah, wait. He does well.
That's awesome. Good to hear.
Yeah, Dakota, you got to say Puyallup.
I have to say what?
Puyallup.
Puyallup.
Puyallup. Say there's a lot of cities in Washington that are like they're named like Native Americans. So you have like Snohomish, Puyallup. You should look some of them up. Snoqualmie.
Okay.
You look at the names. Like it's always funny when you can tell someone didn't grow up in Washington if they can't pronounce the names of some specific cities.
Fair enough. That's how it is in like Utah and most places, right? Some cities that have unique names, how they pronounce it. Yeah, I know there's some cities here in Utah that I know what part of Utah Mandy's from if she doesn't pronounce it correct. Like if Mandy says like Payson, Lehigh, there's a few of them. Here goes silver, bottom of the hour. Let's see if we get this move. It looks like we might just be going higher here.
Yeah, I'd like to see GC up to 4,500.
GC
if I didn't take this,
okay.
If I didn't take this trade off, I took it off at like 80s. I'd move my stop to the bottom of that base that we just formed if we do break out.
Okay. Let's go. I purposely don't say fork correctly. Let's go. Man, silver. I want to see a pullback down towards these 50s or 60s. Look to buy a dip. I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell against this momentum we just saw into this market. There is don't get me wrong. There's an argument to sell this. Like we look at this 5-minute chart and you see what happened last night, right? We made that rally and just broke slightly higher and we sold off. And so I wonder if this is going to be something similar and we have a pullback. There's an argument to be made to short this market, and I just don't want to be the one to do it. Got out last silver short with profit. Okay. All right. Yeah, the short would be a break below these 77, 78s. It's just that'd be a clincher for me. We are rejecting. No, I'm going to convince myself to short this market. I'm going to short it and end up wishing I did. I did not. We are up 2%. Ugh. Do we short it? Do we short this market? Ugh. I have a hard time, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna short it with
hard to
paper.
short this.
Okay, I'm gonna short this with. Whenever I make it, I can't make a decision. I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna mentally short this. Let's do it. Let's see if I'm gonna get in short mentally from right here, right now, 82. And I'm gonna look for 76.50. If this works out, that's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Because it looks like we could just drop now. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, I've made my money. $700. $700. Let's see if this market get down to these 76.50s. Damn it. It's always the good ones. It's the ones you don't take. 82. Okay. Go to the 1 hour. Be a retest. Yeah, it be a retest of these 77s. Coach, use the position tool. What's the position? What do you mean?
Like you can apply the long or short position.
Okay. I haven't played around too much with the position tool. Long position, short position. This one. There we go. There it is. There's the position tool. Is that what you're referring to right there?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. There's that position tool. It's hard to see on this 5 minute. Let's see how this one plays out. I like that. That's nice. That's nice. Leave mental runner. Yeah, we'll see how this position tool works out here. Looking for 76.50 if we can get back down there. Gold has been so freaking volatile. It really gets the red and green. NQ looks like it's about to push. Are you long or short? Well, this would be looking for a short on a breakdown. I didn't do it in my live account because it's not like a good enough setup for me to get in. This is just looking for a pullback. I'd love to get long down here into these 50s, 60s level. That's what I'm looking at to get long. I want to be long this momentum, but silver is up 2.5%. I'm full porting mental shorts for Jay. Yeah, Jay. Shout out to Coach Jay. All right. Long means your position took is upside down. There's Coach Jay. There's my man. Jay, we're sure. I made $700 buying silver. Let's make sure we get that straight. I made the $700 tonight buying silver down here at 75.50s, 75.60s. Worked out really well. I'm not short though. I'm paper trading short. This. I'm mentally short. Yeah, that's why we have this on the screen. We're watching this position. I'd like to get long on a pullback down here towards these mid 76s. Yeah. Yep, I have it as a short position. The risk would be there. And this might be a good example why you just don't short this freaking market. No runner. Yeah, no runner though. Hey, $700. You can't ask for any more. Yeah, I'm not. Hey, I'm not short silver. Okay, we're not short the metals. We're jamming out.
We're hanging out. We're chilling.
Yeah.
We're big chilling, Dakota.
This is why you don't short. Look at this thing. Big chillin'.
Big chill.
Can we get that for a soundbite? I'm mentally short.
I'm mentally short.
Sure. Let's see. I like this tool. This is the first time I've ever used it.
You've never used a position tool?
No. I've used this ruler to calculate it. but it shows you where I would have got in, right? Yeah, right there. Interesting. NQ pullback. Let's take a look at the NQ. Yeah, NQ, what are we at for the NQ? Basically scratch. I'm expecting these markets to not really pick a direction.
Too much before.
Yeah, non-farm and everything going on tomorrow. So, not expecting too much in terms of these moves. All right, okay, let's see. MACD 200 EMA, find the repeated patterns today. Tuesday, I figured be long on silver. JP Morgan is about toast. We'll see. We're kind of just consolidating. I mean, silver's staying below 77. Some back and forth. Okay, all right. Silver going for it. Yeah, if we do get down to these 76.50s, maybe have some type of reversal pattern, I could possibly take a look at a long. But lots of consolidation right now. We had that was the one move, man. We both caught it. You caught the move in gold. I got this move in silver to the long side. And now we're kind of just consolidating here at 77. Chinese PPI as expected. Does anyone have any stats on the position tool accuracy? What's there to be accurate about? It's just math, right? I don't know. What? It just, I don't know. 77.50 area looking good to short. Okay. I mean, we kind of just popped up to 77 evens and consolidated.
Yeah, I would be out of longs in here. Like it's hard to hold for this. I'd look for 4,500, but I mean we are at the top of the range for the last 2 days for gold. For silver, we're not at the top of the range yet, but
tomorrow being a big day, I'm not expecting anything.
Yeah, if you guys are up, make your own decision. But I would say lock out. Like it's
yeah, I'm happy that you're locked out. Yeah, I'm okay. Man, I maybe by the end of this session I'll lock myself out. But I do want to see test down here to these mid 76s and I possibly look for a long. And look at this go. We're catching up some steam. Let's get it green on the screen. Oh. Yeah, this position tool. I like it. I might use this a little more often. There's where I would have got in, right? There. So we'll see how this plays out. Good idea. Lockout. Yeah, it's Friday. This is Friday's price action. It's gonna be volatile tomorrow, most likely.
Silver's what's not gonna want to keep it down. I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't think I can tell where the market's going right now. I'm flat. I'm locked out.
Feeling good though. Yeah. It's mind blowing that I've never used this tool. I haven't really had a reason to. I've done a lot of calculations with just this one. But we are pushing down, so that is a win. Let's see. Let's get it. Look at this. Go. Wow. All right. And
not moving down heavy, but
no, it's just slowly. We're not going up, so that's good. I usually we see this thing just when it goes down, it just melts. It can melt. We've seen that. We've seen it melt like $2 before in 10 minutes. I'm just hanging around here. I use that position tool to calculate my risk by knowing how big my stop loss is. Good.
It's a good way to use it.
Good way to use it, yeah. How do you know where to set position tool? Explain. I've never used it. This is the first time, but if it's like any other one, right? Where's that tool at? There's longer short position. This one is a short that I was looking at, and I'm saying this is where I would have entered, right? This is my entry, and then this is where I would put my stop loss. Then I'll drag this down. This is where I'd put my take profit type idea.
See if gold holds at VWAP here.
That's how you'd use the tool too, right? Like, is there?
I don't really use the tool.
Okay.
I don't really use it too much.
Does anybody else use it differently other than just that? Let's see. I want to see how some traders do it. Like, calculate your risk reward. Let's see. I'm sure there's someone. It shows your RR as well.
Yeah, it does show RR. But I just,
okay.
I don't know, I do the mental math. I'm just like, okay, I'm risking 500, like 1,000 or whatever it is. So
yeah, that's about where I'm at. Just to figure out the percentage. Yeah, this would be a negative risk reward for, like, this would be a situation just like I was buying it. I'm looking for these 7650s. I wouldn't have a take profit there. I'd close out manually and then just maybe trail one to like these 30s. But sometimes it's not always 1-to-1. Sometimes it's a little less. Sometimes it's a little more. I do mental math after I see my stop loss.
yeah, I do the mental math too.
Okay.
And that's also how I determine how many contracts to use. So like I'll start out with one, and then I'll check my stop, and I'll check my TP. Mostly the stop. I'm mostly paying attention to the stop. I don't really care what the $% or the $sign for the TP is. I'm misspeaking all over the place. But I'll put on one, place the stop, see how much risk it is, and then I'll add into that. I'll try to add as closely to my entry point as possible.
Okay.
Or if there's structure, and then I'll tighten the stop as well based off structure. So
Got it. Dobie in the chat says,
I was looking at
long one. Dobie, you're long one micro silver from 7677? Is that, did I read that right? Or you lost one? Is it, I'm assuming he's long. Yeah, Dobie's long. Dobie's long silver.
is this a range trade? This is a range trade, Dolby.
I could see that.
I don't know. I mean, it's got a range on the 5 minute.
Yeah,
I guess we can let it slide. We can let it slide this time, Dolby.
Okay, yeah, I can see 7 from 77.
Dolby's only permitted to range trade. Not permitted to do any breakout trades, any retracement trades.
Dobie's pretty good at it too. I like that you're getting in with the same direction of this momentum. Is the green risk? No, the green is, I'm mentally would have been short this, so I'm looking for the market to go down. All right, gold is holding its
VWAP.
The market will.
I'm really losing it over here.
Okay.
I can barely talk.
Okay. Dobie's already out for $150. First rodeo, good enough. All right.
There you go.
I like
one
that.
micro.
1 micro. Matt, 1 micro is pretty big though. You probably found that out.
One micro and a dream.
Well, a micro and a dream.
A micro and a dream.
It's not about. Oh, I gotta watch what I say on air sometimes. I've started to become really good at catching myself before I say something that get me in trouble.
Really? I mean, I kind of just be talking.
I was too, man, but chat kind of can clip it up, and chat gets a little wild. Someone says, "Man, they want what you had, man. Whatever you took."
The only thing that I've taken today is caffeine and nicotine. That's it. So,
caffeine and nicotine.
Yeah, it's just I don't think I slept very well the last like 2 or 3 nights, so I think that's catching up to me. That's where I'm to the point where I'm just I said I feel a little bit delusional. I think you can tell.
Well, that makes me happy that I helped you lock out your account.
Yeah, it's probably the right decision because
that is the right decision.
I don't know if there is a logical thought in my head right now, Dakota.
Then that 100% was the right decision to lock out.
The moment I closed that gold trade, I hit the lockout button. I was just like, I had the moment of clarity. I had enough clarity to close the position and hit the lockout button.
Yeah,
I tell people, like anyone in my Discord or people I work one-on-one with, like, if you have that thought of greed or I should hit this lockout or I was up this much on the day, I should really just close this position and lock it, or you take a loser and you should lock it. The moment you have that thought of locking it,
do it.
You need to lock it, because if you don't, that's typically where I see people spiral. It's where I see myself spiral. Is you have the thought of the good behavior, and then you don't act on the good behavior immediately.
Oh, 1000%. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Dobie agree. Yeah, and that's that's the hardest part, man, is identifying when you need to do it, but then doing it, right? And then you look back and be like, man, I was thinking about locking out at that time, and I wish I would have.
I just didn't.
And then
can't tell you why I didn't do it.
Why did I do it? It's like, yeah. One of the worst things that can happen is when you do have that thought and you don't lock out and you end up making money, then you think it's okay. You're like, last time I locked out, I would have made, I made all this money when I didn't, and then. Yeah, it's emotional. I do think that trading is close to 90% emotional, managing emotions.
Yeah, no, I mean, you see it all. You see it a lot.
Yeah.
It is that emotional management.
Yeah, it's all bad after that thought, because then you're not following your process, right? Your trading strategy has just nothing like, oh, I feel this way. Silver is just sideways since we had this big move.
Same with gold. Everything's kind of dead. I think we're waiting for the NFP numbers. Let me check if there's anything on the order flow. I'm seeing.
All right. And silver or gold? Both.
I have both of them.
Okay. The like button is free. Yeah, hitting the like button right there. It's freemium.
There's nothing that's standing out. There is absorption of buyers up at these highs at 77.155.
Okay.
But there was also failed selling below at 76.7. So it's really just like when you have absorption of buyers and you have failed selling, like market's not really going to move one way or the other.
That's
where you get the consolidation.
That's why I'm leaning towards a pullback, because gold's up 2.3% or silver's up 2.3%. So it makes sense we get a little bit of a pullback here. But I'm not going to.
I think it makes more sense on silver. I think gold, where it's at, we're holding this VWAP. If we start to fail below here, I'd see if that 44.70 level holds. If that doesn't hold, then come back down inside previous New York range.
Yeah.
Those are the main levels I'd be looking at.
Well, let's see. We're right where I would have entered anyway, and this would have been a miserable trade to be in, going back and forth. Yeah. This is Dobie market right now, for sure. And the crazy thing is, it's still pretty volatile. Like, you can still make
you can still make money. You can make money in the range.
Yeah. We just seen it. Dobie did it. Buy low, sell high.
I think
sure when it changes to get out.
I think if you're looking to trade ranges like that, the way I personally view it is, you could buy the low, sell the high, and then sell at the highs and buy at the lows. I think it's easier to stick to one direction, right? Where you're looking to buy at the lows, sell at the highs, wait for it to come back down to the lows again, buy it, sell it, and just do that. I've seen people do the buy low, sell high, buy low, and it's a lot to manage.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. I'll get behind that every day, and especially like if you're directional, right? We had this big move up. Look at this. Yes. Let's get down to those 50s. I want to see these 50s.
This is where Dolby's buying. Dolby's buying down here, Dakota.
Oh, well,
Dolby's buying down here.
I did get into a
Further
mini
action.
on in my personal. I got into a mini here at 77. Yeah, I'm looking to. I'm gonna take profit here at 60 though. 76.60. Yeah.
It's good. I feel like this is gonna bounce back up to the highs.
Don't say it, man. Don't say it. No.
No, I feel like we're just gonna range.
I'm in a full mini in this. I'm already up $700 on that. I got a mini in the personal. I'm just looking for 76.60. Okay, this isn't a big. It's not a big one.
76.60.
Yeah, we're almost there.
Okay, you're just looking for the range lows.
Yeah.
I feel like that's appropriate.
Dobie missed the fill. That's all right. We're getting down. You could hear it. You could hear it fill too. Probably hear it on the ding. Sometimes it'll wake me up in the middle of the night too. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Is there follow through on this? That's the question.
Let's go with yes. Let's go with yes down to the 50. Let's go with the big old yes right there. Come on. 50's last one. Tight stop ain't nothing. Look at this. See, trade setup worked pretty good.
Yeah, easy 1-to-1.
I'm gonna say easy.
We just had to sit through for.
It's a little stressful, all right.
Had to sit through for 30 minutes.
Just some of that.
I mean, that's how a lot of my trades go. Like I sit through them for 30 minutes.
There we go.
30 minutes to an hour.
There we go. And one more push down. One more push down.
No, one more little push.
All right. There we go. There we go. That was $4,500.
Dang.
4,500. Here for those. I could do my own hashtag slow markets. Everyone who's tagging me in hashtag slow markets, I could do my own. Let me do my own. I could do my own here. Everyone who is submitting everything for their hashtag slow markets, I shall do my own. Boom. Let's do mine. Hashtag slow markets, and then I'll share it here so you guys can see. That's an odd. That's what he's talking about in silver, that setup, and now we're down to these 50s. So I want to see some consolidation here. I can't even speak, man. Some consolidation here.
I rubbed off on you. Today.
We're speaking in cursive tonight.
Okay, really quick. I know we're talking markets. Have you heard of the conspiracy theory where they stopped teaching cursive so that people can't read old texts?
I have not heard that conspiracy.
It's an interesting one. Makes you think a little bit, you know? They don't want you reading the old books.
Yeah, but speaking in cursive is a talent. It's a talent.
Speaking is cursive.
Hey,
it is.
In Chicago, you were speaking in cursive all night. That one night at the bar.
No, I was not that drunk, Dakota.
You had a pretty hard hangover the morning after, man.
I did. Yeah. No, that was.
You did. Okay, let's. Another. We'll go.
It looks like gold. Silver's right down near its VWAP. Gold's trying to recover back above its VWAP.
All right, I'll share this one in a second. That was the pullback, man. We're bouncing too quick.
Too long.
We're bouncing too fast off of this. I'm looking for some consolidation first.
Are we really bouncing too fast, Dakota?
Yes. Yes. I want to see like a 3-bar reversal, a little bit of consolidation here around these 76.50 before I get into a long.
I don't think there's an issue with bouncing too fast. Nice V-shaped recovery. Right, dip below VWAP. Sellers can push it below VWAP. See if it recovers back towards the highs.
Click like and subscribe. Let's get Topstep to 200,000. Think we can do that? Yeah, it's silver's just bouncing too fast right now. Yeah, see that on this 5-minute chart? See the 5-minute chart? It was just straight down and straight recovery. You have to just find a way to get in, and there's
gold's
just
got
no
a clean
trigger.
bounce too.
I would have loved some more consolidation down there.
I would have loved to long that, but I'm appropriately locked up.
All right. Okay, as promised, I gotta share my hashtag slow markets now. So let's see if I could do this.
What you got, Dakota?
Well,
What you got for the viewers?
you gotta be following me for. So
I follow you on Twitter. I'm just not on Twitter.
Okay.
I just don't go on Twitter.
Let's see what I got for the viewers. You guys can see the execution. You see this. We'll do hashtag slow markets. You guys see I'm up $704 trading here in slow markets in this account. This is a good trade. That was a good trade. Good long. But then let me pull up this one. I will show you if we get to 500 likes real quick. No, they probably already see it there. I should have waited. I had to get set up to get to 500 likes, but I posted too soon. Let me just get to 500 likes just because. Here it is. There it is. Clear right there. Sold it. 77.06. Covered them. 76.65, 76.5, 76.47.
Very nice trade, Dakota.
I could do hashtag slow markets too.
I should maybe start on that.
You should what?
I should maybe start doing that.
Do a hashtag slow markets?
Yeah.
You should, man. Last minute. There you go. There we go. Nice trading. Started off slow markets. First 10 minutes, I was up 704. Not inclined to give back any of the profits. It's Friday's price action. Non-farm payroll tomorrow. We have maybe a tariff decision tomorrow. Some volatility. It's Friday. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lock it on up. I'm going to just lock this one on up. And bam. Yeah, let's see if we can get Topstep to 200 subscribers. And hit those likes button. Hit that like button. Baron, my man. Great
You know what?
trading.
I already hit the like button. I already went and hit the like button at the start of the stream.
Nice. Thanks, man. Great trading. Any last thing you want to say before we end it here today?
Preserve mental capital. Make sure you sleep correctly. I don't have my Whoop on, so I can't even see how much sleep. I should probably check that in the app. How much sleep I got last night. It's probably not a lot. Preserve mental capital. Lock accounts on a Friday. Call it a day.
Call it a day. And
it says my Whoop says I got a 80% sleep score, a 50% recovery score. I do not feel that way. So
interesting. Well, trading goes beyond just the charts, right? What you eat, how you sleep, how you take care of yourself, and a lot goes into a trader. Like, we are athletes at the end of the day. Taking care of our body, taking care of our mental health is just as important as being able to, click a button on the mouse to make a decision in these markets. So I'm going to leave it at that. Everybody, I will see you Sunday night. Enjoy your weekend. Remember, lockout button, risk management.
Yeah. Did you hit the lockout button too, Dakota?
Yeah, I'm locked out.
We both hit the lockout button.
We're
before Friday even started, we hit the lockout button.
Early weekend.
Early weekend.
I'll be back Sunday night. Tomorrow morning, we got D, Vince, and Mohammed to start. And, of course, my man in the chat, Coach Jay, he's, on the opening call. Gonna be right there for non-farm payroll and tariffs and volatility tomorrow. So take care, everybody, and I will see you Sunday night. Bye.
All right. See you, Dakota.